What has caused it to become an issue that is on people's minds are the news stories that come out, and they always start with the headline, "Toxic mold found in a particular home or apartment complex," and they never seem to call it anything else.
Some people say toxic mold, and that's kind of an interesting discussion because perhaps all molds produce toxins, so all molds may be toxic mold.
It's creating a very poor environment as a whole to be able to make improvements. Everyone's putting up their defenses, litigation is rampant, and it's not a very productive way to be able to address these problems.
They use the term black mold, or they use the term, if it's stacky, it's bad. That's unfortunate. And it's understandable in that it's easy to just, if I've only got a limited amount of time to report on a story, I'm going to pick a few words that are easy for people to grasp.
My advice would be to get good quality examinations and information from the best sources that you possibly could to see what we're dealing with right there.
This is not an easy topic. This is a complex topic. And so by shorting the science and the technology and the engineering behind the problem, they have misled people in the real issues involved, and consequently we're now suffering from that because we have a lot of misinformation, not necessarily intentionally.
I don't think hysteria or panic is useful in any situation. That is not going to give you a response that's going to be useful. Certainly there are situations where people may want to abruptly leave an indoor environment that has a gross fungal contamination and leave materials behind that they would normally want to take with them. But in most indoor air situations where you've had water damage and resulting fungal contamination, a more measured response is appropriate. Now, that doesn't mean people should stay there. It doesn't mean they should live there. It doesn't mean they should take their contents with them. It depends on the situation. And so, as a scientist, you have to very carefully look at the situation and look at the data before recommendations are made.